I uploaded some images of a mold that I'm making right now of my lion head door knocker, and Jared contacted me and wanted to know if I wanted to go live, and I've never done that before, so I said I have a GoPro that I've been messing with. Let me go in and see if it's charged, and it is charged. So I'm doing that. So this is a material, it's called Freeformair by Smooth On. And it's a two-part medium. The directions say mix by volume, which is pretty typical of Smooth On. I'm not a big fan of mixing by volume. I prefer by weight. I think it's much more accurate. But anyway, so this is the two parts of the material. I think I'm eyeballing this. I think it's pretty. This is not nearly as sticky. It's kind of chalky. It's really rather bizarre. I already had started the first batch when Jared contacted me, and I was like, ah, crap, I don't know how to do that. There's about a 4-hour working time according to the directions. This is the first time I've used this material. I usually do not try out a new material on something that is meaningful. I usually do test samples first. In that first batch I found that by doing it like on something that is an important project, and this is to me. But the nature of it, I think that if this doesn't work, it says the set takes 24 hours to set. If this doesn't work, I'll just pull it off, leave the rubber on the sculpture. Did that quite a bit of that. I really liked it. That stuff was more, that's like a resin-based formula similar to this. And I really liked it, but I found that over time the actual material failed. One part would start to leach out, and the foundry that I work with actually had a problem with it where it was being affected by temperature, because that's not an air-conditioned environment, and so the mother mold started to sag and warp on them, which is no good. So I stopped using that. So I've been looking for a replacement, and it does seem to be able to form very well. I also read that basic cleanup is with water, which is similar to Aves, so I'm assuming that I can smooth this out with water. I don't know. This is an experiment. I've never used this material before. But with Aves, you know, you do what I'm doing right now. Yep, same exact thing. So, alright, so I mixed it together. It's incredibly lightweight. Be really curious to see how hard this winds up setting up to be. And the water makes it so it doesn't really stick to you. Yeah, very, very silky. So far, and what I'm discovering is I don't think I would want to mix a bigger batch than a tennis ball for sure. But I am feeling air. You can see that. So anyway, I was out of town, and a potential customer that had talked to me about this lion head weeks ago, and I get an email from him. It basically says, I'm ready for my lions, I've sent you a deposit. And I was like, oh crap, okay, now I got to get home, finish the thing, detail it out, mold it. So I'm really excited about this, because this piece has been sitting around for a couple years now, almost having buyers multiple times. And so I'm very excited to finally get this into bronze. So I hope this is of interest to people. I seem to have gotten a good response on the lion himself, which is awesome. I mean, I really love the piece. You know, but sometimes when you like it, it doesn't necessarily mean other people are gonna. But that seems to be resonating with people, and I hope this will turn into I'm doing this with a bit of a sense of urgency, just because I've never worked with it, even though it does say, I mean, I do have a heater in here, but I don't run it in here 24/7. So I kick it off at night and then come out here in the morning, and right now, you know, it's like 60 degrees out here. So I've had materials become compromised by doing that, but it's just kind of the nature of my studio. I can't really do anything about it other than rack up a ridiculous bill trying to maintain a perfect 72-degree temperature. But I did as it smells like Fritos and feet, which is kind of disturbing, but it's not quite as strong an odor as Aves, but it really, I mean, it's freaking lightweight. Looking for different mediums for making mother molds, because they do some large pieces, and you know, you get a mold that's over 24 inches across, and the mother mold's out of plaster. It starts to become quite the workout to try to manhandle that thing and roll wax around in it. So this could be a good option for them. I'm going to tell them about it. I'm also very curious as to, I'm planning also to do a resin casting as a master before I hand it over to the foundry for the bronze. Just in case the mold fails, I have to make another one. Did say 4-hour working time. Yeah, and the water works really nicely. What I'm doing right here, you can also do this with silicone rubber with isopropyl alcohol. It's really nice, high gloss. So the fact that it sticks to itself is pretty freaking cool, because let's say I went for a certain thickness here, and as you can tell, I can't really tell you exactly how thick this is, but I let it set up tomorrow, and I pull it off, and I find that it's thin in areas, which that would be freaking awesome. So I'm going to keep going here, and when I get done, I'll record it a little bit and tell you what I think about it. Thanks for watching. Bye.